up, YouTube family? This your girl AP.
And this your girl Keedi. And welcome back to our channel.
Hey.
Your love is addicting. Don't give it away, no restrictions. Your love for me is so different. Hands in the air, no resistance.
What's good, YouTube fam? We are so glad that you guys have decided to come back and watch our videos. Thanks so much for the love, the likes, the subscriptions, all the above. We can't get it done. Thank you so much. But listen, we are here today. We're going to talk about something I feel like, that kind of needs to be touched a little bit, getting a little bit more personal, up close and personal. Bring the camera to me, babe. Bring the camera to me. A little up close and personal, though, guys. We're going to talk about being a lesbian in America. Dun, dun, dun.
Ooh.
It's tough, y'all. It's tough. It is tough. How you feel about it, man? What you think about? I don't know how I feel, but I'm gonna let my baby speak about it first. What you think?
Every day is different.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer.
But no, some of my experiences with being gay, in my work field, for instance, like, we have meetings or whatever, and I'm the youngest one there. I feel like I'm the most open-minded. Like you always say that old people, they're stuck in their ways. But we could have, we'll be having meetings or whatever, and I could hear
people stuck in their ways.
But I would hear conversations like, say they would talk about a lesbian couple or something like that, and they're just being open about it or whatever. And they'd be like, "Oh my God, like, did you know that she's a lesbian? Like, that's nasty," stuff like that. And I'm thinking like, okay, well, if they only really knew me, like they always say, I love Kiana, she's so sweet, she always brings us this beautiful smile, she does anything. But would you still feel that way about me if you knew that Kiana was a lesbian?
Yeah. You gotta think about it. Take a second.
But no, and then in other cases, so for I just went blank.
It sounds great.
Oh no, sometimes I get you too pretty to be a lesbian. Like you have to be.
What does it look like, y'all? What does we just gonna talk about that just for we're gonna over there. We'll be right back. What does being a lesbian look like?
Yeah, some people say, you too pretty to be a lesbian. Well, what does lesbians look like? And also, you have to be ugly to be a lesbian?
I mean, she's a strong lesbian, beautiful as ever. Okay, I mean, whoop, whoop.
Crazy.
No, I'm joking. But yeah, what does it look like? I'm assuming that they think, hey, they see somebody dressed down, basically trying to be a man.
Yeah, one of my coworkers,
and that's what they think being a lesbian looks like.
Yeah, one of my coworkers said,
I feel like that's what they think.
I'm so sick of these black young girls dressing like boys, wanting to be boys or whatever. I'm like, that doesn't, like, I didn't like that comment because, I took offense to it because, like, my sister dresses down, but she doesn't think that she's a boy. Or you don't think that you're, you're comfortable with the way you dress.
Right.
And she's comfortable with the way she dressed.
Right.
So I took offense to that. But I also didn't speak up on it, which is bad on my part. But I didn't speak up on it because I guess the thoughts of will our relationship change if you knew who I really was. But then again, our relationship is fake because it's not genuine because you don't know who I really am. Yeah, you treat me like this now, but whenever you find out who I am, how do you treat me?
Yeah, pretty much. But now we're gonna take a break. All right, back to the conversation about lesbians, being a lesbian in America. All right, from my take. In my career, first of all, y'all, I work in an office full of Caucasian people. It's okay. Sorry. I knew it. That's why I looked at her. That's why I did this, because I knew it was going to strike something.
Why is it not okay to say white why is it not okay to say black? Like, you're white, you're black. Like, that's just the obvious, it's the real. Like,
Yeah,
we're so sensitive to that.
I already said people, this is just a very sensitive word, so you have to be careful what you say because of the world that we live in, and people are popping off in a heartbeat based off the things that you say about them. Like, I'm serious. I had a conversation with my mom, and speaking about the old days, you know, you can say certain things to certain people, and it kind of just be like, whatever, you know. The world is just different now, so that's why, you know, people are so sensitive to certain things. Like you said, like, it's okay for me to talk about a heterosexual person, but if that person says something about me, oh, it's wrong.
Oh, hell break loose.
Or the N-word. Like,
yeah, like, we can call each other the N-word, but nobody else can call us the N-word. I don't use that word, but I'm just saying, yeah.
Okay. Like I was saying.
This contradicting world.
Anyway, like I was saying, I live in the office, I work in the office full of Caucasian people, and, you know, I feel like I'm already kind of, my back is against the wall anyway, because number one, I'm a woman. Number two, I'm a black woman, and then I'm also a lesbian black. I'm a lesbian, and I'm a black woman. So basically, I already feel like I'm walking to my job, and I got these three things against me, you know. Like I said, my back is against the wall. I've never really just told any of my, well, not to say I'm sitting up here hiding it, but I've just never just been like, hey, I'm a lesbian to anybody that I work with. But then again, nobody has ever asked me, which, I mean, I guess is not a bad thing, but I've heard them have different conversations about how they feel about gay people and gay people in America, and what they think gay people shouldn't have the right to do, like stuff like that. And it kind of, it affects me, you know. Now, sometimes, you know, I do defend us, so don't think I don't. You know, I'll put my little 2 cents in, but it's just basically like being a lesbian in America is tough.
A lot of times, not even just in being a lesbian situation, like, I don't defend right off bat because I want to hear, you know, who you truly are. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh well, I don't want to hear all that. Like, honestly, if I feel like the first line coming out is already disrespectful, I'm already so like. No, because it's just, I mean, wrong is wrong. Like, if you, the way you start a conversation can set the tone for the rest of the conversation, and that's how I feel. So if you're already talking about how you don't like lesbian people and what you think lesbian people look like and all that, I'm already like, okay,
well, you don't like me.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But another thing that I wanted to touch is like, so me being more of the tomboy or the dress down type, you know, type of lesbian, I feel like in America I would have it a lot harder than she would, because of course, per se, that look, that perception that a lesbian has is, you know, the person that dresses down, all that type of, you know, all that type of stuff.
And apparently you have to be ugly. So
right, you gotta be ugly. But yeah, I feel like Kendall would have it a lot easier because that look that she has, you know, she doesn't look gay in America. In America, gay people have a certain look.
Yep.
So being a lesbian in America pretty much is just all around just tough. Whether it be a job, it's just in the environment. You can be walking down the street and somebody just look at you and be like,
basically, don't be ignorant to my lifestyle.
Right. If you don't know much about it, pretty much. Yeah.
I'm very open. I love talking about it. I'm a very open person. So if you don't know, ask. Because in a lot of times when you say mean things like that, like, you know, I said, like, there's like, oh, being lesbian is nasty. You never know what people are going through. You know? I don't know. Like, you probably didn't intentionally try to hurt me, but you did. You know what I'm saying? So.
I just feel like being a lesbian in America, you just have to be prepared for what's to come, because like she said, a lot of people are ignorant to it. So all these different assumptions that are going around, just have to be ready to withstand all the pressure, all the heat, everything that's coming your way. That's why you got to be strong. And you know, if you really believe in you and you know what you stand for and you know who you want to be, you know, all that other stuff doesn't even matter. Yeah. But you have to get to that point. And I do understand, because I wasn't always where I am today.
And not a lot of people have the support and stuff that we have either.
Right. All right, guys, there you have it. Thank you guys so much for tuning into our channel once again. Do me a favor, if you have any suggestions, anything you want to see us talk about, please comment down below. We are here for it. We are here for the people. Thank you guys so much, man.
And if you haven't, like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell below so that you can be notified when a new video coming through. Hey!
Turn up and make it do what it do.
Hey!